Astronauts Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmer do not receive their overtime pay while stranded in space. In fact, the two experienced astronauts who returned to Earth March 18th, after being in orbit for 9 months, were paid their normal salaries. NASA reported people in a statement. March 19th, when NASA astronauts are aboard the International Space Station, they receive normal 40-hour week pay. They do not receive overtime or holiday weekend pay. And while they do receive an out-of-this-world career, astronauts continue federal employees and are granted the regular travel amenities. The statement continues in Space NASA. Astronauts are on official travel orders as federal employees. Thus, their transportation, accommodations, and meals are paid for. They also are on long-term TDY temporary duty and get the incidentals amount for each day. They are in space. The incidentals amount is cut by the percentage required for the length of the trip per federal travel regulations, while 59-year-old Sonny and 62-year-old Butch salaries are not being revealed. The rate of pay for astronauts is within the federal government's GIAS 1 to GIAS 14 pay bracket, since their salary range from $84,365 to roughly $152,000, depending on their experience, as is their incidentals. Per fellow astronaut Katie Coleman, it could be a couple of bucks a day. Katie, who spent time on their International Space Station between 2010 and 2011, told the Washingtonian, "There is some minute amount of money a day for things that they then owe you legally. To pay me for me, it cost me approximately $4 a day. If the same rule applies to Bud and Sonny's mission, they can end up with an additional $1,144 on top of their yearly salary." Butch and Sonny, who have earned 3 spaceflights in their career, spent a combined total of 286 days longer than their planned 8-day mission on the first half of the famous Space Explorers. As they emerged out of the Space Dragon capsule in Florida, users were curious to know why the pair were wheeled out on stretchers, a routine practice for space travelers, as they can walk when they return back after flow in zero gravity for an extended period of time. Former NASA senior scientist John Ditt said, "Life science. Many of them don't want to be taken out on a stretcher, but they're told they have to."